And welcome to Team Talk. I'm Harry Peet. Here's a look at tonight's lineup. Holcombe pull off a late win, a roundup of the weekend's football, and see how we got on in a round of Footgolf. But first tonight, Invicta Dynamos lost in the NIHL Southern Cup final to Chelmsford Chieftains on Sunday. The Dynamos lost the first leg 4-3 in Essex on Saturday as the Chieftains stung them with 3 goals in 7 minutes. And despite taking the lead, Chelmsford had too much for the Kent side in Gillingham yesterday, running out 4-2 winners to claim an 8-5 aggregate triumph. This weekend saw the penultimate round of hockey matches before the playoffs next month. Both Canterbury and Holcombe sides were in action over the weekend, and James Shaw has the pick of the goals from Holcombe's match with Beeston on Sunday.
Holcombe won an enthralling tie 4-3 against Beeston to confirm their top 3 position. It was not without a scare as Beeston pressed early on. Stephen Lawrence tapped in the opener for Beeston in an otherwise dull first half and saw Sam Ward score the equaliser on his return from international duty. Johnny Wilkinson had restored Beeston's lead, but only 2 minutes later, Sam Ward scored again with this fantastic effort. Rob Field seized his opportunity to make it 3-2 for Holcombe as they started to show the excellent form that got them in the playoffs. Richard Lawrence's shot was so powerful it went through the keeper as it was Beeston's turn to draw level. However, there was to be one final twist as Holcombe piled up the pressure and got their just rewards as Nicholas Mandurak scored a late winner.
Obviously, I'm not played for since before Christmas for Holcombe. To come back today, play against my former club and score a couple of goals and the team to get back on track after losing last week is a brilliant day for us, really. Also, before then, we've got a trip to Belgium to play against a couple of top-class Belgian opposition, so hopefully that will help us as well, really put us in good stead for the playoffs.
Holcombe have Hempstead next before the playoffs in 1 month's time at the Lee Valley Stadium.
On to football now. It was another busy weekend of matches across Kent. Keelan Webster has the highlights.
We start with Dartford, who were hoping to keep the pressure on the National League South top 2 when they hosted Truro City on Saturday. It wasn't a great start for the hosts though. Darren Ibrahim failed to deal with the cross and Keeson Wood couldn't prevent Andrew Nill's header from crossing the line. The Darts were level on the half-hour mark though. Duana Foriaki-Ampong's pinpoint cross from the right found the head of Andy Pugh to make it 1-1. And it got even better for Tony Burnham's side 11 minutes later. Luke Wanadio's cross was only cleared as far as Elliot Bradbrook, and the captain's sweet volley put Dartford in front. Truro equalised on 65 minutes, Neil getting his second of the game with this header past Ibrahim. The scores were level for just 2 minutes though. Aki-Ampong was heavily involved again, setting up Wanadio to power home. Truro refused to give in, however, and scored once more to make it 3-3, skipper Jamie Richards steering home from a corner. But yet again, the Kent side's response was rapid. Merely 60 seconds later, the ball fell kindly to Pugh, and he steered in his second of the game. There was to be no more late drama, but Dartford were able to wrap up the win as Tom Murphy secured the 3 points in stoppage time. Elsewhere, Ebbsfleet scored 2 goals in the last 10 minutes to come from behind against Weston, but Margate fell at the hands of Hemel Hempstead. Maidenhead defeated Welling 3-0 to stay top of the league, with Ebbsfleet a point behind. Dartford are a further 8 adrift. In the Ryman South, Hythe travelled to Guernsey in the hope of keeping their playoff aspirations alive. It took them just 5 minutes to strike as Dean Grant found the bottom corner. And they doubled their lead after 20 minutes, Kenny Pogue prodding home to give them daylight. The Green Lions reduced the deficit right on the stroke of half-time though.
Again, it's towards Yome, flicks it on. Can Rioy get a chance here? And Rioy! Oh, what a timely goal that is! Dave Rioy hauls Guernsey back into the tie in first half stoppage time.
And despite having a man sent off, the Islanders still pushed for an equaliser, and much to everyone's surprise, they found one.
Swings it across. And it's gone in, I don't believe it! I thought everyone had gone quiet because the ball was out of play. But Seb Skellin has got his first goal for Guernsey out of nothing.
Hythe are now 8th, 3 points off the playoffs. Elsewhere in the south, Faversham stuck 4 past Chipstead, including this beauty from Liam King. Chatham's relegation is all but confirmed after they lost 1-0 to bottom side Godalming, courtesy of this Graham Purdy goal. It was mixed results for other Kent sides as Herne Bay beat Molesey, Ramsgate drew with Horsham and Sittingbourne lost to Dorking. In League One, Gillingham were crushed 4-1 by Rochdale as they dropped to 18th, only 4 points outside the relegation zone. In the National League, Dover got back to winning ways against Bromley. The victory means they're 2 points outside the playoffs with a game in hand on Gateshead. And finally, in the Ryman Premier, Folkestone were humiliated by top-of-the-table Bognor and Tunbridge drew a blank against Dulwich.
And finally, Kent Sports Trust hosted a Footgolf tournament to raise money for their charity on Friday. Me, Keelan, Ishmael, Andy and Phil joined up to represent Team Talk on the day. Here's a look at how we got on. With trophies up for grabs and a signed Kent cricket shirt on offer, we were in it to win it, even if we were up against some tough opposition.
There's some guys today that have come as far afield as Sussex, Essex, so it shows how keenly contested Footgolf can be, and to have the world number 7 snooker player Barry Hawkins come and join us for his first event since he signed up as an ambassador was great. And then Charlotte Evans, MBE, yeah, she's a fantastic role model and ambassador for us. When you lay on a competition like this, there's people that are really there sort of doing their all to win the prizes.
And we were one of them. So, as the only member of our team to have played before, Phil kicked us off and almost had the perfect start. Ishmael went next and pulled off this effort for a hole-in-one. Cue wild celebrations.
Come on.
Hot start for Team Talk then, and with the pros struggling too, maybe we were in with a shot. Maybe not.
Well, where's that gone?
And it didn't get much better from there. Hole-in-one in the first for Ishmael, and a whole lot worse by the third. And it wasn't just Ishmael. We were all at it.
Why?
Our confidence was fading,
Why is this game?
but with luck on our side for a few shots, we still had a chance. But it wasn't long before even the luck ran out. First this, before a wayward tee shot left me out in the rough stuff.
Not only have I got to navigate the massive hill, there's also a traffic cone nicely placed in the middle of where I'm meant to kick the ball. Yeah.
And then just when we thought it couldn't get any worse, Keelan was left to do a spot of fishing. Not a good day for Team Talk then, but with world snooker number 7 Barry Hawkins at the bottom of the table, I wonder how his day went.
Good fun today. Never played Footgolf before, but recommend anyone come down and have a go. Didn't know what to expect. I thought I was coming down here to play on a full 18-hole golf course. Yeah, no, it was good fun, and yeah, it's all in for a good cause.
We will be back next time to make sure we get our hands on that trophy. Better luck next time, Barry. That's all from us this evening. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter, Instagram and Snapchat using the handle KM_TeamTalk. We'll be back next Monday with all the latest sports stories from across Kent. In the meantime, you can keep up to date with sport throughout the week by logging on to kentonline.co.uk or listening to KMFM. Have a good week. Goodbye.